in my practice. I just had this feeling of like everything that's happened in my life, like I'm really grateful for everything that's happened in my life, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, because it's brought me to here now, and I wasn't ready to be here now without all that stuff happening. So I could wish that I'd done this 20 years ago. I could wish that I'd had a perfect, like, joyous life and never felt pain and never suffered, but that's not realistic. I think the human experience is to feel pain, joy, everything, just to experience emotions, experience being alive. And so I'm just super grateful for like literally everything that's happened in my life, all the events that have happened, every decision I've made, the really shit ones, the good ones, because everything you learn from, everything is a lesson. And then I did a few things at the end of my practice. Actually, I found that the more I'm content and happy on my own, the more people seem to want to be with me. And by people particularly, I mean men. So like the happier and more content I am on my own, and I am very content on my own, I get messages from like random men, and I feel like it's a test from the universe as well, just inviting me to go and do this or that. Or in the past I would have been like, okay, or I'll go out because I don't want them to think I'm a bad person. I'll go for a drink, or I'll go and do that thing. But I don't want to. So I started saying no. And I had a message that said, hey, how's my sexy girl? And I was like, I'm not yours. Even if we're in a relationship together, I will never be owned by somebody. And also, I'm not a girl. I'm 46. I'm a woman. And it's not like I'm angry. It just made me realise like what I am willing to put up with and what I'm not willing to put up with. And you know, he's a really, really lovely person, I'm sure, but that's not the kind of energy that I want now. I don't want, and then it's like, oh, maybe you can show me some of your moves, and I get a lot of that from people, and then people talking about feet and stuff, and you know, it's great if you love feet, but it's not really my bag. But all this stuff, like, what am I even saying? It's like men think that yoga was designed for them, and all the shapes and the moves and stuff are to be sexy, to be attractive to a man. And sorry, this isn't all men, and like this is very gender specific, which is not really kind of how I am normally, but this is about me, not about like the world in general. I'm just like, oh, do you like practicing yoga? That's really good. It's amazing, isn't it? And I think it's not helped by all this stuff. Like, I get that Pilates, like pelvic Pilates, is big now. And what sells is sex. What sells is people getting thinner. What sells is people improving their lives in like 5 seconds. And that's what people will pay money for. People pay money, big money. But anyway, all these pelvic Pilates ads, I've noticed, are aimed at women to keep their man happy. It's all like, oh, your husband will want to have sex with you every day if you do these exercises, or drive him wild in bed. Like, none of it's about empowerment of a woman and like feeling good in your own skin. It's all about how can you make yourself more attractive to your husband so he doesn't leave you. And that kind of love, it's like that's not the love I want. I don't want love based on appearance or based on how I perform. I want a love that's deeper than that. And I have that for myself, and if I don't find that with somebody else, then I'll be on my own forever, and I'm good with that. You know, I've walked away from stuff where I couldn't be me. I've walked away from stuff that brought drama and chaos into my life. I've walked away from pretty much everything in my life, and I feel freer and happier than I ever have been. So I don't need someone to tell me that I'm theirs, or that I'm sexy, or I want someone to see my soul and to love my soul, because beauty fades, skin and bodies change, and what we're left with is our soul. And if you love my soul, you love me. If you only love my body and how amazing I am after pelvic Pilates, then I'm good, thanks. Anyway, this is a massive rant, and I don't know who's going to watch this, but